42 countries. Across the globe, gifted home cooks have competed for the best chefs on the planet.
That's delicious.
To earn the title of Masterchef. Now, the biggest culinary competition in the world has come to Canada. Thousands of home cooks came out. They're from all walks of life.
I'm a scientist.
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I'm a tattoo artist.
I'm a new immigrant.
And every corner of the country.
Bonjour, chef. I've got quails 2 ways. I marinated in maple syrup.
A Nova Scotia hodgepodge with a buttered poached lobster.
The reason I'm doing Arctic chars, of course, to represent Manitoba.
They all have a dream.
My food dream is to have my own diner.
To be the best chef I possibly can be.
Canada's first Michelin star, right here.
But first, they'll have to impress 3 of the biggest culinary stars on the planet. Claudio Aprile, hailed for his fearless creativity at home and abroad.
I've cooked in the world's greatest kitchens and brought those global flavors to my growing restaurant dynasty.
Alvin Lung, the demon chef.
You can cook.
Raised in Scarborough, he came to fame in Asia.
There are only 2 self-taught Michelin star chefs in the world, and I'm one of them.
Michael Bonaccini,
beautiful, exquisite.
the godfather of world-class cuisine in Canada.
I've built a restaurant empire, one great dish at a time.
The judges will choose which home cooks get to enter the MasterChef Canada kitchen. They'll face extreme challenges.
You've got less than 20 minutes, 151 troops coming in.
That push them to their limits.
No, you don't understand. We can't.
Oh, God,
We have 2 plates. Get them on the plate.
And beyond.
You give me this! In the road to success, there will always be tears. But it's good to have cry. Means you're passionate. Means you're angry. Means you want it.
They'll cook for the nation's finest.
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
And for some of the toughest critics in the world.
This is when the rubber meets the road.
It's a battle for a life-changing title and $100,000 until one becomes Canada's first ever Master Chef.
Walking in just blew my mind. It's going to be a journey of a lifetime here. I'm so psyched.
Wow, it's like MasterChef Canada.
Being part of Masterchef Canada means the world to me.
I'm doing this for my daughter. I'm doing this for my family. I will stop at nothing to win that prize.
The 50 best home cooks in Canada have come to prepare a dish that could change their lives forever.
I'm here to win, to make a difference in my life and the life of my family.
This is mine. This competition is mine.
It will be a fight for survival from 50 home cooks down to just one, Canada's first ever Master Chef.
The judges are certainly intimidating. I think it's going to take a lot to impress them.
Welcome to MasterChef Canada. Look around you. Here in this room are the best amateur cooks in the country. You should all be very proud. But you have to prove to us that you deserve to be here.
Your mom may think you're a great cook, but amateur hour is over. Good is not good enough.
We're going to push you way beyond your limits to find out who has what it takes to reach the top.
The person who wins this competition will take home a cash prize of $100,000.
But as great as that is, it's not as valuable as this. The MasterChef Canada Trophy. The person who walks away with this will be Canada's first ever MasterChef.
It is not gonna be easy.
Today, your goal is to impress us enough to win one of these. The MasterChef apron.
You'll have 1 hour to prepare your signature dish and present it to us.
So cook as if your life depends on it.
And we'll see you inside.
These 50 home cooks have only one chance to impress the judges.
I've dreamt about this day since I was like 3 years old, since my Easy Bake Oven.
I've got the energy, I've got the drive. I am just ready to cook.
Why I can't be beat? Because I cook with what I know. I cook with my heart, so I think that's what's gonna make me stand out.
I am pretty determined, and I like to get the job done.
They have 1 hour to prepare and 5 minutes to plate a signature dish that will decide their fate. First up is Tamara, a home cook from Calgary, Alberta, who likes to spice things up.
I grew up in a very multicultural area. I learned a lot of my cooking from tasting. A lot of my dishes are Indian and Asian based because a lot of my friends' parents were first-generation Canadian. I got to learn from the best. I take this so seriously. I'm a teacher in my day job, and I gave up my career to be able to come here and do something different. I need to win this apron so bad. I want to prove it to myself, to my family. I want it.
Each home cook will have 5 minutes to plate their signature dish.
Oh my goodness!
She sounds feisty.
If their dish gets a yes from at least 2 of the 3 judges, they will win a white apron and move on to the next stage of the competition.
Hello there. What's your name?
Tamara.
What are you cooking for us today?
Traditional samosas, vegan style with potato, pea, and cashew masala.
Wow, you've got 5 minutes to get it all done. Time starts now.
Thank you very much.
So if you're from Alberta, I'm surprised you're not cooking beef.
I wanted to go a little bit outside the box.
We got a gambling gal.
Risk taker, absolutely. I actually put myself through university playing poker.
You like poker? I love poker.
Perfect.
Why are you tasting those sauces? Are they store-bought something?
Absolutely not. If I don't taste it before I plate it, how am I supposed to know that exactly the seasonings are correct? I want to make sure that it needs enough salt, it needs enough whatever, and if it doesn't, I can adjust it on the plate.
Did you grow up in a household full of food?
Food to me is emotion, and if you don't show emotion in your food, then I don't think you're succeeding.
I like how clean you work.
Thank you very much, Chef.
Very important.
It is.
Where did this dish come from?
My parents weren't around a lot. My father passed away at a young age, and my mother was incapacitated. One of the friends' houses I lived at was an East Indian family from Pakistan. She taught me everything I know.
It's not overly hot. It's nice aromatic flavors. The dough is good and crisp. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Are you nervous?
With you, yes, Chef.
Poker play don't show if they're nervous. So you got 2 sauces here.
I did the tamarind with a bitter flavor, and the mango is sweet. So I personally blend both, but depends on your palate.
Sweet and sour. That's a Chinese combination. Everybody say I have a poker face. Try to beat this face.
Last one in, which means I can use my hands.
Please.
Just the way they're meant to be eaten.
Absolutely.
What sauce is this?
Sweet, spicy green mango.
It's not authentic.
Yes, needed to bring something of myself to the plate.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Tamara, for someone to come from Alberta, where they have the best beef in Canada, and do a vegetarian samosa, it's either stupid or brilliant.
Yes, Chef.
In your case, it's clearly brilliant. It's a yes for me.
I'm known as a chef who takes tremendous risks with food.
Yes, Chef.
and I'm known to get incredible returns from those risks. I was blown away by the flavors. For that reason, I'm a yes.
Mara, come on up here. Absolutely yes.
Thank you so much.
What is the greatest feeling in poker? Having the royal flush when everyone is all in.
I definitely have what it takes to be Canada's first Master Chef. Oh my goodness! This is just the best experience in the whole entire world.
The next home cook to try for an apron is Billy Joe, a practical nurse from Newfoundland.
I am making creme brulee cheesecake with the best rum in the world going in my caramel. I would bake anything, anywhere, anytime.
I want to go to culinary school. I want my chef papers. This is the first time in my life that I've done something for me.
Done! My name is Billy Joe.
You have 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
What are you making?
A creme caramel cheesecake with screeched rum sauce.
What is screech?
Screech is a rum that's bottled in Newfoundland. It's ours.
Have you been screeched in?
I'm a Newfoundlander, honey. I don't need to be screeched in. If I had the soil and a piece of cod, we'd go. I'd get you guys screeched in right now.
Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
I'm a licensed practical nurse. I take care of Alzheimer's patients back in East.
And why are you here?
Because I'm an amazing home cook.
You have 3 minutes.
I'm good. I'm good.
What happened there?
The flame went out. Yeah, it's good.
Did you make that cheesecake?
Yes, I did. In an hour.
Wow.
And it's a baked cheesecake.
So what will your strategy be here if you go to the next level?
Whatever you ask. I will learn, I will bake, I will cook, and I will be Canada's first Master Chef.
You having some trouble there?
Yeah.
Heat that knife up a little more.
I did. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just extremely nervous. Whoa.
Is this how you normally handle pressure?
I'm sorry, I'm beyond words. Come on, baby. Come on.
You've only got 20 seconds. Think she's gonna make it?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
What's the crust? I didn't quite
The crust
catch
is
that.
a graham cracker
It
crust
is.
with browned butter.
Oh, it's a nice little crust. It's got the crunch. I can get the richness from the butter. And the cheesecake itself is very creamy and smooth.
Thank you.
That darn caramel, huh?
You know, oftentimes I tell my cooks that not to always focus on the end game, but focus on what you're actually doing.
Yes.
It's a nice looking texture, though.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, is that the noise you make after you drink this? It needs a little bit more. There's not enough in the sauce.
I'm sorry.
Billy Joe, you came in with a cheesecake. The caramel didn't quite work out. It is a no from me. I just don't think it quite meets the mark that we need to see at MasterChef Canada.
Cheesecake is fabulous. An absolute yes.
Billy Joe, that was a nice cheesecake. Unfortunately, without that screech caramel, the dish is so-so.
I know this was a mistake. I know I can do better.
It's a no.
Caramel, it ruined me. Next year, I'm going to be the top one.
Coming up, a round of home cooks who show off their roots.
This is Ducking Awesome.
And later, a gutsy home cook who moves the judges.
I truly would like to be an inspiration to people.
Canada's top 50 home cooks have just 1 hour to prepare their signature dish. A special recipe that shows off who they are.
Hi, chefs.
I was born in Hong Kong. Jamaica.
Persian.
What are you going to be cooking for us today?
Ackee and saltfish, national dish from Jamaica. Something that I grew up on as a kid.
Pistachio baklavas with orange blossom honey.
Tamarind sauce with red snapper. A sauteed vegetable with Thai basil.
Korean-style steak with 60-minute kimchi.
Life is too short just to enjoy one type of cuisine.
What are you doing there?
Yin-yang symbol.
Positive chi and negative chi.
Exactly.
You got 30 seconds. Make it look beautiful.
Time is up.
Done.
You've shown great technique. It's an absolute yes.
Unfortunately, my answer here at this time is no.
Okay, chef.
Sometimes simple can work. Today, it's not. It's a no.
Oh.
You have more yin than yang. It's a yes. Shut the front door.
Twin sisters Marita and Narita hope their traditional Trinidadian dishes can snag them not one, but 2 white aprons.
To do Masterchef Canada with my twin sister really is a dream come true for us.
We're one step closer to not just my dream, but our dream, to one day open a family restaurant.
Get cooking, only 5 minutes. So what are you making for us?
Trinidad beach food. A red snapper and a shadow benny chutney. Typical Trinidadian breakfast. It's roasted eggplant and roasted heirloom tomatoes.
Should I use my hand?
Of course, take a little bit of everything.
And the roti?
It's like a big party in your mouth. I hope you enjoy it.
Avocado, eggplant. I don't like that.
Shadow Benny. Boom. Marita. I was blown away by that. My answer is yes. Congratulations.
Narita, this dish, it's just like dip in bread.
It was just too simple. It's a no.
It's okay. It's okay. It's bittersweet. She's an amazing cook. She's going to represent for both of us.
Keep this just in case.
The next home cook to try for an apron is one of the youngest in the competition, 21-year-old Eric, a recently graduated chemical engineer.
With Asian parents, you have 3 options: doctor, engineer, or get beaten. I ended up being an engineer. This is the one chance I have to escape what I studied for and actually do something I'm passionate about. And what are you making today, Eric? My dish is called This is Ducking Awesome. I'm making a pan-seared duck breast on a bed of rice with my take on a red Thai curry sauce. You've got 5 minutes.
So tell me, your dad don't want you to be a chef?
No.
Why?
Doesn't see a future in it?
And you want to know something? I also have a degree in engineering.
Really?
Eric, what is your dream?
My dream is to open up a restaurant. I just want to get away from what I was forced to do. Be my own man.
It seems as if you have this burning desire to do this.
This is a big chance for me to actually do that. That duck looks burnt. This is how I usually cook my duck.
Plate has to be up.
How many times have you cooked rice? I don't know. A billion. What's the sauce? Oh, that's a plum sauce.
You try that duck. It's got some good flavor to it.
What's in the egg roll? Is there duck inside?
No, there's no duck inside.
You put some duck on that, at least there's some connection. Fat, you say it's crispy.
Yeah.
I say it's burnt.
It doesn't taste burnt, I promise you that.
Eric.
Yes, chef.
I don't like it when people tell me I'm wrong.
Eric, you're a smart guy and you have a great story, but it's the food that really spoke to me. So I say yes.
Thank you, Chef.
Eric, I think you know food, and I think you're a pretty decent cook, but I don't think you're ready for it yet. My answer's no.
Eric, the chef tells you it's burnt, it's burnt.
I understand, Chef.
Don't argue. Because if you argue, we don't want to teach you. Be humble. Learn. You're smart, correct?
Yes. Yes,
I'm smart. But if I'm going to give you a yes, I need to see more. Can you give me more?
100%, Chef.
Do you know who I am?
You're Alvin Lung. You're a chef. You're an engineer. You're living my dream. It's an unbelievable feeling, and I don't know if I'll ever feel this again. This is just fantastic.
Coming up, a home cook who tests the judges' patience.
You're not going to win with an empty plate.
Sounds good, Chef.
An empty plate sounds good?
I appreciate your advice, Chef.
It's not advice. Get the damn thing on the plate.
Several home cooks have tasted victory.
I have to say yes.
But for some, the auditions are more bitter than sweet.
Hello there. What are you cooking for us today?
Today I've prepared a wild mushroom latte and an urban garlic biscotti on the side.
I'm making a vegetable Thai curry, but then I use little Indian spices.
Indian spices in a Thai curry.
I'm confused.
Boneless leg of lamb. I made some homemade gnocchi.
Have you made this before?
I've never made gnocchi before.
You got to be kidding.
A rainbow trout and...
Well, before you forget what it is you're going to be cooking, you better get started because you got 5 minutes.
You should bring your plate over to where you're working faster.
Good point.
I don't see a lot of hustle.
You're very slow.
I don't know that I'm so much slow as I am methodical.
I call it slow.
I can't help but notice that you were pretty frazzled.
It's just that I'm scared of...
You're scared of?
Demon Chef.
Yeah.
You're not going to win with an empty plate.
Sounds good, Chef.
An empty plate sounds good?
I appreciate your advice, Chef.
It's not advice. Get the damn thing on the plate.
The gnocchi really doesn't work. You can almost see that pastiness to it.
If you made this for me, I'm not sure I'd be very happy.
Didn't work for me. You should come back next year. You should come back prepared next year. And I hope to see you back. You were not prepared. If you were prepared, you would have gone through.
You guys don't understand.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
It's a no.
But the dish was just flat.
No.
The string of no's has left Carly, a 30-year-old boutique owner from Vancouver, feeling a little nervous.
I want it really bad. I want to be Masterchef Canada. My food dream is to own a restaurant, and my 20-year plan is to own a bed and breakfast.
How's your sauce doing, girl?
Great.
Her mother, Anna, has flown thousands of miles to support her today.
Carly works best under pressure. I love you!
On a scale of 1 to 10, my competitive number would be about a 9.5. I'm Carly.
So what are you cooking for us today?
A sage and apple turkey meatball on a parsnip puree with a balsamic reduction.
Oh, you got 5 minutes?
This is my garlic. This is my oil.
Did you apply first thing when you heard about MasterChef?
Actually, my mom applied for me.
Oh, your mom?
She flew in from Vancouver, yeah.
Wow.
Would you have applied yourself?
Of course, 100%.
So, Carly.
What's the time? Do I have a timer, sir?
How bad do you want to win this?
I want to win it so bad. So bad. I'm on the verge of crazy. Oh.
When you cook at home, do you breathe? That's right.
Do I have a time? Anybody have a time?
30 seconds. time.
Someone get Carly some water.
There it is, gentlemen. I'm sweating like crazy.
Let me tell you, the meatball, perfectly moist,
Amazing.
well seasoned,
Good.
puree, smooth,
Yes.
and the balsamic goes perfectly.
Thank you.
I can feel your nerves from over there. So what do we have here?
That's a parsnip puree, really simple. I just boiled it in the milk and pureed it, seasoned it with a balsam reduction on top.
Any special seasoning in the meatball?
A special seasoning, yes. My mom's covered. She had this Cajun mix that she gets when she goes
That's
down.
the mistake I think I'm getting from this. Is
no.
that you ended up using a packaged seasoning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carly, I like what's on the dish. It's simple. It's a definite yes.
Thank you.
I thought the dish was a decent dish. I'm concerned about your confidence level in a competition that is going to be extremely fierce. I have to say no.
So Carly, I hold that one last vote that can take you through or send you home.
Carly's turkey meatballs have left the judges divided.
I have to say no.
It's a definite yes.
Now, Carly's food dream rests on Chef Claudio's decision.
So Carly, do you think that you have what it takes to win
Yes.
this competition?
Yes.
Do you think your mother thinks the same?
Absolutely.
Why don't you go get her? Bring her out here.
Will do.
What's your name?
My name's Anna.
So Anna,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone knows your daughter better than you.
I love her to pieces. She's my star.
Does Carly have what it takes? And does she have the confidence?
Absolutely. She does. Because I believe in her.
Anna, can you come up here, please? So Anna, I want you to give this to your daughter.
I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for this love. I'm doing it for the love. And for the trophy.
As the auditions progress, what the judges like
Finger licking good.
I can taste the Chardonnay.
They're just great. It's absolutely fantastic.
and dislike.
What is this? I hate fluff.
Becomes abundantly clear.
Looks a little dry. Stingy on the beef here. Give me the bottle. I get a bigger portion in church.
And some thick-skinned home cooks
Excuse me, I'm gonna spit something out.
have to face the music.
Some of my rice and kebabs for you.
Hello there. What you cooking for us today?
Camel with wild mushroom red wine.
Did you just say camel?
Hot sauce empanadas with wrapped banana leaves.
I am making Cajun scallops. I've made a similar version for my rats.
So you're feeding us rat food?
It looks like a 5-year-old put it together.
These bad boys look...
Burnt?
What?
Did you mix those spices yourself?
Yes, I did.
Should have bought them.
Okay.
So which cut of the camel is this?
The nicest, softest part.
That's a first for me.
I'm excited to bring that to you.
I'm sorry. For me, it's a no.
It just doesn't work for us.
Interesting and different. No.
Thank you, everybody.
I need an antacid after that.
Here's which plate.
Our next home cook is Carmela, a stay-at-home mother of 3 with something to prove.
I would love to have a restaurant. I was diagnosed with MS at the age of 24.
Your scrambled eggs are up.
And it was a shock. I have MS, but it doesn't have me. People are gonna underestimate me. I'm gonna be Canada's first ever Masterchef.
Good evening, chefs.
Hello.
Good evening.
I'm making a roast pork tenderloin with apples in a white wine and shallot sauce.
You have 5 minutes.
Carmela, can you tell me why you're here today?
I truly would like to be an inspiration to people with a disability.
Wow.
You cook this for your guests?
Absolutely. If you're coming to my house to eat, you eat what's in front of you. The same goes for my kids. They eat what's in front of them, or they don't eat.
So, Carmela, does having a disability get in the way of cooking?
It encourages me. If I didn't have this passion, I would probably be bedridden. But for me, putting food on the table for my children, that means a lot to me.
All right, you're running out of time. You have 20 seconds.
Roast pork tenderloin. You know what I love about this? Is the hearty, wholesome approach to food. Even the apple has got a nice little crunch to it and a delicious little caramel.
Thank you.
Nice presentation. It could use a bit of sauce.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
Good.
The meat is a little dry. But overall, I think that it's a very homey, comforting dish. Thank you.
Mela, you're one tough cookie, but I'm also a very tough judge. Unfortunately, that's not MasterChef quality. It's a tough no.
Thank you.
Carmela, you have this drive and this perseverance to move forward. So for that, I say yes.
Thank you. You don't understand what it means. You have validated me.
Carmela, the dish that you prepared today shows that you cook with heart and soul. I have to say that this is one of the toughest decisions I've ever had to make. Carmela,
Mela, it's a tough no.
You have this drive. So for that, I say yes.
Thank you.
this is one of the toughest decisions I've ever had to make. Carmela, as you can see, Carmela does not have an apron. But I tell you what she does have. She has courage, tenacity, and the kind of fighting spirit that I want to see from everyone here.
I would be lying if I said that I wasn't disappointed. But at the same time, I've gotten so far. And I'm happy.
You're still my master chef.
In the wake of Michael's inspiring pep talk,
come on up here.
The yeses start to flow.
Is that your lucky number?
99 problems, but hopefully cooking's not one, eh?
I'd wait in line for that. My answer is yes.
This is my crepe. Prego.
The crepe was nailed.
Could someone help me tie this?
Italian donuts with 2 creme anglaise.
Spot on in every way.
I'm making a seared ahi tuna.
It's melt in the mouth. Come on up here.
Thank you.
Now we have a real competition.
The other home cooks, they probably think I'm this blonde bimbo from a small town. A lot of people will underestimate me, but nobody gets in the way of my dreams.
I'm going to be Canada's first ever Masterchef.
The next home cook is Dale,
I still have to debone the fish.
a self-employed house cleaner who wants to be a household name.
I would love to have a catering company, restaurants, cookbooks. I would love to be the gay Martha Stewart of Canada. I think my food is amazing. Hello, chefs. My name is Dale.
And what are you doing for us today?
I am making for you a pan-seared Ontario pickerel with a radish and fennel salad with an orange reduction.
So where did you learn to cook, Dale?
I grew up on a farm where we caught all the animals ourselves and did all the butchering ourselves.
Wow.
My mother only went to the grocery store once a month.
The other cooks in this competition, do they inspire you at all?
No, the other cooks in the competition do not inspire me at all.
So you must be an incredible cook.
I think I am, and my family sure thinks I am. They love my food.
Let me tell you something, Dale. It only matters what we think.
What is it that you have that you think makes you so good?
I like sexy food. I think if it looks beautiful, it's going to taste beautiful also to a certain extent.
30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hands off.
Let's see how it's cooked. It looks very nice. I think it's been pan-fried very well. Maybe a tad under-seasoned.
Pickerel has a lot of bones. Did you remove every single one?
Every single one.
What do you think of that?
It's limp.
Yeah.
It was sliced too early.
Dale, you have a very calm, cool exterior, almost bordering on arrogance.
I'm very emotional, and my game face is on.
Well, I like your food, so it's a yes from me.
Thank you, chef.
I'm not very sympathetic to your poor judgment to underestimate the other home cooks.
Yes, chef.
But the dish was just flat. No.
Dale, you don't seem at all intimidated. But you want to know something? I am going to intimidate you. I am going to look at every single one of your dishes, looking for bones, looking for flaws. And if I'm impressed, like I am with this dish, you may have a good chance to win. Come on up here and get your apron. Oh, watch, I don't want to mess up your hair here, you know? Just slowly get it through.
You don't even need to worry about anybody else here. I got this. I'm going to be Canada's first Master Chef.
I think he may be the one to beat.
I've seen that dish a million times.
Yeah, but he did it perfectly. Sure, he has more under his bright green pants.
That's awkward.
Coming up, a no-nonsense single mom.
You're a plumber.
I'm a fighter.
You're a fighter.
Tor the Destroyer.
Who's not as tough as she seems.
Ooh, I got a sweat on.
The last home cook of the day is Dora,
Oh, look how fancy this sucker is.
a certified plumber and single mom from Rocky Mountain House, Alberta.
I had my son when I was a third-year plumber. I miss him pretty good. This is too much of an opportunity to say no to. I'd like to have a bakery. Get whatever I've got out there, feed it to the masses. Bring it on, wife. We're ready. You bet your ass I'm getting an apron today.
What's your name?
My name is Dora.
What are you making for us today?
Deconstructed blueberry pudding cake.
Deconstructed?
Gotta give you something a little fancified, I think.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a journeyman plumber, gas fitter, Red Seal certification.
You know, I can draw a lot of parallels between plumbing and cooking. They both require your hands, focus.
A lot of it goes down the drain.
A lot of it goes down the drain.
2 minutes left.
You guys make me nervous a bit.
I'm really interested in who you're cooking for today.
I'm cooking for my son. His name's Devin J.
Wow. We're done. Please put your dish forward.
Oh, goodness. Here she comes.
This looks beautiful. I'm quite surprised by how elegant this is.
Oh, God, don't make me cry.
What would it mean to win?
Everything.
I don't think anything can stop you. I get that feeling.
Thank you. Nothing can.
Why are you crying?
I am just so emotional right now. It's crazy.
What's triggering that?
Being away from my son.
And how long have you been away?
Well, about a week. So I'm starting to go a little squirrely.
I see. You know, if you were to move forward in this competition, you know it's going to be a lot longer.
That's okay.
You can take that on?
You betcha I can take anything.
You're a plumber.
I'm a fighter.
You're a fighter.
Dora the Destroyer.
It's very light.
Thank you.
How do you cook on the other side of the kitchen, the savory?
Heck, that's what I'm most known for.
Is that right?
You betcha.
Demon, meet the destroyer. Dora.
Yeah?
You have made a major mistake. You should not be a plumber. That cake was so elegant, so light. It's a no-brainer. It's a yes.
That cake was just complete harmony.
2.
It's a yes.
Thank you.
Dora, I love the way it tasted. It was slightly lemony, citrus flavor, light, delicate. The blueberry balance was amazing. Toughest thing you're going to have to deal with is being without your son for a while longer. It's a yes.
Thank you so much.
Come up here and get your apron.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
No, I wasn't
Give him a
that
big hug.
greedy. Thank you. I'm a little sweaty.
All right.
You want to hug me too?
I want a big plumber's hug.
Thank you so much, you guys.
All righty. I want you to go tell your son the good news, okay?
I will.
Right away.
I will. Thank you. Guess what, baby?
What?
Mommy got her white apron. Yay! But it does mean I'm not gonna see you for a little while, baby. Okay? I know, you know. I sure love you. I miss you so much.
Love you too.
This is a life-changing thing. Absolutely. From here on in, my life has changed. It's great.
On the next episode of MasterChef Canada.
Not coming home without the title.